Welcome back to the 420 Tarot Lounge. I'm Friday, your reader and host. How many people here are fed up calling in sovereign? How many people are fed up? How many people, not just here, but in your life, that maybe you're a positive one, and through Jesus Christ. We're a funny bunch, us humans, aren't we? Um, we never really know anybody, not a single person, uh, even your spouse, your parents, your siblings. We never really know them, and a lot of people are finding that they're in a free fall. Maybe they feel like their life is imploding, exploding. The planets, those 6 planets are in alignment. We're still have the effects of Three Eye Atlas, all that kind of stuff in our life, like in our energy, affecting our energy. And it feels to me like everybody is constantly on edge. And it's a little, even myself included. I took a few days off. My back was bothering me, but maybe that was a sign for me to step back and rejuvenate. Um, I have, I still have great hope for humanity. Um, all we can do is hope and move in the direction we think is best for humanity. I have, I have stopped totally interacting on social media unless it is to wish somebody, say, a happy birthday on Facebook. Well, I don't engage. I stopped engaging. I stopped engaging probably 4 months ago, 3 months, 3.5 months ago. And just by not engaging, reading or watching the video or whatever the case is, and then instead of jumping to say something about it, I just looked at it and went, well, okay, whatever. That's what they think, or that's what they're trying to convince me of, or you of. And while it's not working, and by engaging with it, you're actually uh, pushing it into the algorithm, those articles, statements, videos, whatever they are. And that's how YouTube works, right? When you like, comment, do all those things, YouTube sends out those messages. So I don't know if um, I have been giving you my all. I've been at this for 363 days here on YouTube, and I'm not sure that I've been giving you my all. Although I've been authentic, I think that maybe there's been parts of me that felt vulnerable, and I've kind of, by not allowing that to come through, I've been shortchanging you. Um, my readings are timeless and for entertainment purposes only. If you want to look back on some old videos or whatever and see what I've said, um, go ahead. But I'm going to be allowing Sovereign and his guides to speak unobstructed. You're here because your intuition brought you here. You had a, a wholesome, honest energy when you saw the thumbnail for this video, which I do not create. I do not auto-generate it. I just upload the video, and whatever it stops on, that's the thumbnail. I put no title on the thumbnail because clickbait is not intuition. Clickbait does not provide to you um, uh, true feelings. So, um, I hope you stick around. I hope you receive your own messages through the cards. My intention is not only to give you my interpretation, but allow you the opportunity to make your own. Tarot is a tool, and tools are training wheels. It is your willingness to move in one direction or the other that will bring anything we see here to fruition. My readings are timeless and for entertainment purposes only, and they are for the collective that has chosen to select this video. I've called in Sovereign through Jesus, and I've cleared the air to allow him, and it's a him, to bless us with a reading this morning. I do hope that everybody is having a great day, a great Sunday. The time now is exactly 9 a.m. where I am. Well, according to my alarm clock, anyway. Death. So what question did you come here wanting to ask? What question did you want to not bring yourself to admit needed asking? Queen of Swords. Six of Wands. Wow. You are, okay, Two of Discs. Okay. Knight of Cups. I think that is a beautiful, beautiful looking card. Gives you a lot of warmth, a lot of love, a lot of steadfast dedication. So it seems to me that you have yourself, I'm going to say you can see it and you know that it needs to be addressed. You're just having a hard time admitting it. Or you're coming to the point where you're opening yourself up to admitting it. It seems to me that the expectation is that you would be admitting it in a, or you would be expected to be admitting it in some kind of a public fashion. But I think that it seems to me you want to negate how many or who knows about this admission. The Emperor. I think that in Six of Cups, it seems to me that there may be drawbacks to for certain, if certain people know, um, they may not want to associate with you. So it feels to me like you're gonna have to take charge of this. Find Nine of Wands. Five of Wands. It's an internal battle that you're having. You don't want to be the type of energy that puts out um, falsehoods. You want to be as true as possible. You want to be yourself as possible. Now, if yourself includes using profanity or even, I just have to check on my dog. Let's see. Profanity or violence, then you've got to do something about that. Um, and it seems to me that you are at that point. You are the type of person that would escalate something, and you've become wise to that. You've uh, I think you're slowly admitting to yourself, or you're beginning to slowly admit to yourself that your particular brand of um, confrontation is is not helpful or is not convincing. Um, and wow, I think that you may find yourself in a 66 here. You may find yourself in a um, maybe a little bit of realizing that maybe not everything you're fighting for is just. I'm going to get some clarification on that. Okay. So there's no judgment on this channel. I just tell you what I am interpreting from the cards. You may find that what you're seeing here is maybe a little bit different, or could be totally different. Um, Let me know in the comments. Okay, we want some clarity on this. Is this a changing of a transition from one way of thinking to another, or is this an addiction type thing? Is this something you can provide for us, Sovereign? Some clarity? The Lovers? That's another 6. It could be a combination of the two. Like maybe the addiction causes the confront. Well, there we go. 2 cards. What do we got here? We've got the Page of Wands, and we've got the Tower, and then we've got the Queen of Pentacles. 4 of Swords. Take a step back, reflect. And if you're honest with yourself, I feel like you will be able to see exactly the flaws. This is a quest, or I think I posted it. There was a reading I did, I think last week, about being on a quest. And it feels to me like this is part of that quest of trying to find some kind of, your nerves are just raw. With this Lovers card, like I asked, was this a mindset? Was this an addiction type thing? And it's married. It's 2 things together. And that one causes the other. So take that as you see. It seems as though you are at a point where you are wanting to make this change. The change is, I don't think it's groundbreaking, but it will be profound. This is where you are going to be at I have everything I need. I have lovely home, whatever. And everybody's interpretation of a lovely home is different. What you find beautiful and attractive, welcoming for you, and how you want to present outwards is not the same for everybody else. I feel like you have a flair for something. And a part of this tension that you're trying to snap, I guess, is it's everybody has the same color walls. Everybody drives the same color car. Everybody wears all the same or tries to keep up with wearing the same type of designer clothing. Everything is the same. And this is like a, mm, and deep down inside, I think that it is your creative or um, your gift has been, all this tension has been suffocating your gift. And it feels to me as though the gift is now trying to break out. Okay. So if you can't, again, my readings are timeless and for entertainment purposes only. I think this is where your mind is telling you, wait a minute now, if people know that you're up to doing this kind of stuff, or you enjoy doing it, or whatever, um, they may uh, think it's funny or silly or whatever. Okay, so this is where I think there's that you want to try and balance it and only tell people um, that will keep their mouth shut, um, just so that you can try and get some energy out there, so that the good energy comes back. You have been silently working on this somehow. So whether you're thinking strongly about it and imagining it, so trying to get it to manifest, trying to get it that way, or um, actually doing something with tactile. You know that it has been a long road, or it will be a long road. It will be a long road. But it seems as though there is your prize is at the end of it. Okay, let's see what advice we can get here. Okay, Sovereign, is there advice? Is there okay, we have the Eight of Cups and the Seven of Swords and the High Priestess. Okay, so your advice is to set, oh, and then we have the Knight of Swords. Your advice is to set your boundaries. Be confident in what it is that you are deciding. Using your, not just your logical, but your gut feeling as well. You may find that in some instances, your best course of action is just to walk away. Whatever it is that you would be walking away from are mindsets, attitudes that you held previous that are really don't make any sense at all. Um, or even just the way you want to live your life. You've already learned the lessons. You're done with them. So, in those instances, you're best to walk away and set your boundaries if you need to continue to have interaction. You're best to set your boundaries, okay? And this you may be in a position where you can't get away from them while they're, or whatever the case is. But you need to be able to say, okay, you know what? They're not going to penetrate my field. They could say whatever they want. You can mentally turn it off if you want it. And I think that is part of setting your boundaries. And follow what you think is right for you. You are the only one that can make you happy. You have to live with you for the rest of your life here. So this is your March 1st, 2026 reading. I want to wish everybody a white rabbit being the first of the month. I hope everybody has an awesome day and enjoy your family, enjoy your friends, and enjoy what you find is the most comforting. I want to thank all my subscribers and viewers. And if you enjoyed my interpretation of the cards, I ask that you smash that like button. Thank you very much for stopping in. Namaste.